Today was a crazy day. You guys, welcome to the Nickatina show. Obviously, you're seeing it at an earlier time at 3 o'clock, which I'm very happy about. However, it's just I woke up this morning. Thought I was gonna have a really good day. So pumped for the day. So pumped for this show. We got a great guest on the show as well, and then I ran to this. In order to make sense of all this, I have my co-hosts, which are as follows: Anthony from the ACS Universe.
Hey!
Allie Brooks from Super Hive DC.
What's up?
And we're going to have Matt, the former host of LightCast. What's up, Matt?
What up?
So,
I
guys...
need a microphone, right?
Yeah, the microphone might work.
The microphone might help.
Oh, that sounds so much better.
Sorry about that.
So, this has been kind of a crazy day. Yes, Cygnus, Pacific time. That's right, Pacific time. We're either Armada, we will do this the old ways, restore the Snyderverse. Now, we're talking about this article right here, which is not on the screen. There it is. Which is the article that's dropped by Variety, written by Brent Lang, whatever. Warner Media's Ann Sarnoff on Zack Snyder's Justice League and DC's future. Now, the main thing that I want to point out here is that right here, I mean, early on in the article, it wasn't like they built up to this either. I mean, they came at you right away. And it says here, Ann Sarnoff says that, in case you didn't want to read the whole article, they put it right in the first paragraph. They said Warner Media Studios CEO Ann Sarnoff says that the release of Zack Snyder's Justice League will complete the director's superhero trilogy. What? When has it been a trilogy? When was it ever announced that this was a trilogy and that it was going to end after Zack Snyder's Justice League? Obviously, based on the way the movie ended, it did not end with like a cul-de-sac of an ending as they wanted. And it says right here, reinforcing the studio's desire to move past the social media campaign and hand back control of DC films to the filmmaker. What? that doesn't. I don't understand. I don't really get this whole article. I know that they're coming out and saying basically that they have no interest in moving forward with a sequel to Zack Snyder's Justice League, and they're also saying that they're not going to move forward on David Ayer's Suicide Squad. So guys, real quick, what are your thoughts on this article? Anthony, we'll start with you, and we'll work our way down to Matt.
I mean, I think it's look what just happened this past weekend. Like a movie came out and it's performing swimmingly. Everybody loves it. It's getting a lot of press. It's getting a lot of attention. There's a lot of Restore the Snyderverse out there. It's just doing its thing. Zack Snyder's Justice League is doing its thing. And so what better way to try to curb some of that to just come out and say some dumb shit like this. So I mean, that's all. That's what I think about it. The movie's doing.
I don't even want to look at the article at this point, but I mean, we're going to go back and kind of read over it a little bit.
I mean, I could be totally wrong. I know that, but that's just my thoughts because I didn't get to read the article. I just saw a bunch of pieces of it, and I just thought, why this Monday morning when after that movie just did so well this weekend?
That's what I'm saying is that it did so well over the weekend. This just came out. I mean, Thursday it dropped. And already you're saying, oh, yeah, we're not going to do anything more with that movie. That was it. It's a one and done. That's the end of the trilogy, even though no one ever said it was a trilogy, but we're going to say it's a trilogy. I just don't get it. Allie, did you have a chance to read this article?
Yeah, I just finished recording a video about it. I got my headphones. I can hear you guys better now. I just had to turn it a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can hear you guys better now. Yay. I'm very confused. I don't understand like the whole article. Like she keeps kind of like talking about like a singular vision, a singular voice, kind of like trying to single out the Snyder fans compared to like this broad fan base that they want to reach out to. And like, it's fine if you want to try to like get a broader fan base. Like I get that, but I don't understand why we can't have both. Like she brings up like the Peacemaker series, and like she wants to, her goal is to like have everything more connected through TV, movies. I guess kind of like what Marvel's doing, like their series and their movies are all connected now. And like, that's fine. But like, if you're going to have spin-off stuff off of like a movie that we don't have yet, why can't you do the same thing with Zack Snyder's stuff? Like, I don't understand that. I don't understand why there can't be both.
It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't.
It makes zero sense. And I also don't understand that as a business model. Like, in my video, kind of make a comparison to like any other business. Like if you have a clothing line, whatever, if something's like getting a ton of attention, you have this huge like customer base that loves this certain collection or this certain product, and it's like constantly selling out. There's a lot of demand for it. There's like, we want more of this. We want more of this specific collection or whatever it is. This other stuff does okay. It's decent. It sells whatever. But like, this is super, there's a lot of attention being brought on this. But no, we're going to discontinue that. And we're just going to do the stuff that's like okay or decent. I don't get that.
Because in their minds, they feel like, you know, that this movie, not Zack Snyder's Justice League, but this movie is canon. You know what I mean? Like, not this, not this. You know, this.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I don't get what the thought process is behind that. Matt, did you have a chance to read the article today?
Unfortunately, I didn't get through the full article. I already knew what the article was going to be. Like somebody had already told me prior, like, it's not going to be a fun article. What's funny is that Variety dropped an article, I believe it was yesterday, that pretty much said if Warner Brothers does not continue with this universe, they are just stupid. Like, that's pretty much what the article said. You are stupid, Warner Brothers, if you don't continue with this world. But then it's funny to me, though, because I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm not surprised. Some people told me about the article. They said that, you know, I have it up right here. I'm kind of glancing through it, and I can already tell you that the guy that wrote the article doesn't even write in this department. It's not even his field. He's just doing a basic interview, and the interview doesn't even, like, I'm just glancing at it. The interview doesn't even like highlight what she's actually saying. It's just kind of brief conversations back and forth over questions he asked that seem to be setup questions, because all of it's directed towards Snyder's universe. And why would the Ayer cut have anything to do with Snyder's universe? And why would that even be a conversational topic about a movie that's not even out? Exactly. So that it's clearly a hit piece. It's clearly something to say to get fans riled up or to push them in the other direction and say it's not coming, stop fighting for it. But to me, I just think it's funny, because it's like, why, out of all the things that you could have done, let's not talk about this film, you know, crashed servers, it bogged down networks, it was on repeat for a lot of people. Now critics are saying that it's probably the best comic book film ever made. It's a 4-hour epic. You have people that hated Zack Snyder's original vision of Man of Steel and BVS are now clamoring and saying this is what it built up to. We want more of this. And you're going to come out and do this type of article. That's not even an article. It's like a Q&A mishmash of like, it's not even a full article in per se of like her interview. Like, I want to see her go out there and actually say this in an interview. Yes. I want her to actually say this, because the last time she did an interview, she was riling up fans in a multiverse. She was like, we're all family here. We're all connective. And then she goes and does this. Oh, we love Zack's work and you guys love it, but then it's not coming. So stop asking. We're not going to cater to fans. You're not going to cater to your fans is what I'm hearing. You're not catering to the people. And trust me, it's not just fans that are now want this. It's everyone.
So, I mean, like the white check marks were out in full force since movies has come out, saying how much they like the movie, how much, you know, they have faith in this universe, and how, you know, bravo to Zack for getting the movie done. This is so good. Restore the Snyderverse. And then they come out with this. It's just kind of like, what are you doing? And you brought up the Variety article from yesterday. Where it said basically the status quo was that when you have a successful property, the first thing you do is you greenlight it for a sequel. Now, many sequels failed to live up to the first one, and some of them were actually better than the first ones, right? Or arguably better than the first ones. But now, what is the logic behind this? Is that you say this is like what you tell your kids when they want something really bad, and you go, hey, we're not doing that, okay? We're not moving forward with that, okay? You want to watch Birds of Prey? Well, I got that for you. It's kind of like, I don't understand. You would think they'd be like, hey, this is kicking so much ass, and it's crashing servers that, hey, greenlight the fuck out of this. We got to go. This is it.
Yeah.
But instead, they want to do the opposite. And I don't know if this is just like something they're doing to kind of set up something else, or if this is just like flat out stupidity.
Well, I mean, you look at it through two different folds, right? You look at it from, let's be honest, Warner Brothers didn't even support this film since the beginning. They never went out of their way and promoted it. There wasn't even a tweet from Warner Brothers ever promoting. So that tells you where their bias is, even when it came to leaking Ben Affleck, because they didn't care that Ben Affleck was going to be in Zack Snyder's Justice League. They only cared that he was going to show up in The Flash. So let's leak that. Let's put that out right before he's about to announce himself to return as Batman in Zack Snyder's Justice League. They took that away from him and said no in the Hollywood Reporter that he's returning. And then let's leak Jared Leto returning in Zack Snyder. Like, they did anything possible to kind of dismantle Zack Snyder's Justice League from doing successful, only in return to know that it shot him in the face.
Yeah.
Like massive.
Even the dogs are pissed off in the background. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Frank in the Snyderverse says all of WB's competitors would kill to have a successful franchise like this on their hands, and they succeed in surpassing MCU's Avengers according to fans. They're foolish not to continue, and it's not just the fans saying as well. I'm telling you, even the white check marks were saying the same thing. That, hey, like, this is one of the greatest superhero movies I've ever seen. But you see what I'm saying, though? Because we all expected there'd be a full onslaught of critics and the white check marks to go against this movie, but they're not. A lot of them are actually supporting this movie because it's a damn good movie, and this is the stance they want to take. It just doesn't make any sense. Now, obviously, you're still using Ben Affleck's Batman in The Flash, or you're using Zack's character. Mm-hmm. I say Zack, but I'm saying the character that Zack came up with in his movies, and using Ezra Miller and Kiersey Clemons. So you still have a lot of elements from the Snyderverse. So is this their way of trying to separate themselves from that universe, but also doing their own thing over on the WB side?
Yeah, Anthony, that's what I don't understand that. Like, if you want to talk about a multiverse or whatever, like, I feel like they're just going to kind of like use that to their convenience. Like, oh, we're doing this other Superman movie because, it's not Henry Cavill because it's a multiverse situation. So it was like, fine, but like, we still want Henry Cavill, like, more of him. Like, if you want to do another Superman story with a different version, go ahead. But like, that doesn't mean Henry Cavill just disappears and we don't get hit anymore.
He's in Metropolis. Don't worry about him. Like, what?
Yeah, well, I don't get it. I just don't.
It brings up a good point, and this is a very valid point. I think a lot of people miss this point, is that for all our lives, we grew up watching, Keaton's Batman, Kilmer's Batman, Christopher Reeve's Superman, and that was always Warner Brothers, right? Warner Brothers showed up. Warner Brothers. I'm a Warner Brothers fan. Don't get me wrong, but when I see a studio now trying to only cater to the films that they care about because they have money backing it, they don't care about anything outside of that. Zack Snyder is the outlier, right? He's on the outside of all of this. Yeah. And now he threatens their success with a film that he made that shuts them down for something that they destroyed back in 2017. So that 2017 version is their canon, right? Which is totally fine. Let that be your canon, whatever, right? But then they're trying to say that, just like Hive is saying, which is pretty clear, let's make it a multiverse because that protects them. It doesn't protect other projects or whatever people want to do. It protects them. So, we can put a black Superman out there because we can, but we can also discriminate against other people that were in Zack's films because he didn't do it first. He didn't have a first Asian superhero in his film or the first, black actor in his film to be a superhero. No. We're going to do that with Superman. Come on over to Warner Brothers. We'll do that. It's a multiverse. It's almost hypocritical, to say the least, that what they're doing is just trying anything and everything to shadow his film and to get a cast of audience to flock back to them. And it's not going to work. more of the multiverse.
What?
Oh,
What did he say?
What is that?
Multiserve?
I think malt, like a malt liquor. Is that what I'm getting at? It?
What is,
I don't know
what
what
is Ryan talking about right now?
And then this is dropped about 30 minutes ago. There was a tweet from Ann Sarnoff, and this is what she said. So it says, "Why worry about money? We can create when we can create amazing content. Get ready for the new marvelous content from your favorite DC Comics heroes."
Is
Wow.
that for real?
What?
That's not real. That's
That's
not real.
not real.
It says Ann Sarnoff WB.
That's the lie.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
one. That's fake.
Parody. I was about
Click
to.
on it.
Oh
I
my
was about
god!
to
I
do
was
it.
Go to the
about to-
followers. I want to see this.
followers. What do you mean?
Go to the followers.
Okay,
Go to the
but
followers.
that's-
I
yeah.
did. It's right here. 6
No, go to the followers. I want to see who's following her. Scroll down.
The ACS on there and shit.
John
Keep
Smith,
going.
ACS
Who else?
universe.
This is funny.
Look at nobody.
That is
It's
hilarious.
Just random ass people. I just thought that was funny, so I pulled it
Nah,
up.
she have a check.
Oh,
See, I
man.
had to read
Yeah,
that.
she
I had
have
to
a
look
check.
at-
She had a
She
check.
have a check beside her shit. But that got me for a second. She said marvelous. What?
Oh, can you imagine?
That's basically what she's saying in the article.
Oh man.
That's basically what she's saying. We want to follow that same. Oh my god! I was about to say, oh my goodness.
Can you imagine that? No way, dude.
Yo, that fucking that.
What?
That the Batman's the Batman show fucking transition pot.
Yeah.
This shit was so fucking funny, dude. I don't know why.
What's funny is that I use it all the time on my show at night. This is the first time I've done it in the daytime.
I love it.
Okay,
love
so
it.
this one here is from comicbook.com, a white check mark. Michael Keaton says the COVID situation in the UK will determine whether his Batman returns in the Flash movie. We'll see what happens. What the fuck?
What Michael Keaton
Click
says
on
the
the
COVID
article.
situation in the UK will determine whether his Batman returns. Okay.
It's like, sure, all right, let's see. I don't even know if I want to read this, but I mean, that's just a weird statement to put out. Like, okay, what is all this crap on the screen? Monkey says, we'll see what happens about returning to Batman opposite Justice League's, Zack Snyder Justice League's Ezra Miller in The Flash. In June, Keaton entered into the. This is bullshit. Okay. This is like nothing substantial at all.
Okay.
So, I am needing a minute to think about it because I'm so fortunate and blessed. I got so much going on right now. I'm really into work right now. I don't know why, but I am. And so I mean, to tell the truth, somewhere on my iPad is an iteration of the whole Flash thing that I haven't had time yet. I called them. What the fuck are we talking about here?
I don't know.
This
Anyway.
is Michael Keaton's response to
Yeah.
Deadline. So go click on the Deadline link
Right
because
here?
that goes to the main article. That goes to the article it came from. There's the article.
Oh,
There's the source.
God, fucking Deadline.
So they just did a cover of this. So Michael Keaton could break SAG or Screen Actors Guild Ensemble Award, and then he talks about his Batman, how he's going to.
This is garbage. They
What's
just
that to do
basically
with-
took some information out of this and we're like, all right, let's make something out of that. This is like
Yeah,
Taco
pretty
Bell.
much.
They took the same
Well, I mean,
ingredients and put it into
he's-
something else.
From what I understand, from what Keaton said, he never even read the Flash script. He said it's on his iPad.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. It's on my iPad. I haven't really read it yet. Like, well, okay, so I'm supposed to be excited for that? I don't
Just starts
understand.
filming in like a month.
And then this was about back at 2:00. It says the official is the SJL Whisper. I bow to you, my queen,
Whisperer.
Whisperer. Sorry. So
Yeah.
if you guys haven't seen this yet, this is some hilarious shit. Matt, did you see this?
I did see that. I thought that was great. I thought that was awesome.
Let me see. I have one of them right here. Let's listen into this one. Hold on. I gotta turn the sound on. Can you guys hear that?
The world didn't know that he was Superman.
Can you guys hear that?
Answering, going,
Yeah.
Leslie. The world didn't know that he was Superman. They thought he was Clark Kent. What the fuck difference is that? Well, let's say that I was saying I'm Leslie Jones. The coroner is gonna see I'm actual fucking unicorn. Okay? Because when I get on the fucking table and he fucking takes the cover down, he's gonna go, holy shit, this bitch is a unicorn. Do you know what the fuck I'm saying? So whoever the coroner is, did they kill the coroner or something? The coroner had to go, hey, this is unusual. My knife broke when I was trying to cut this motherfucker. He's fucking indestructible, but he's dead. understand what the fuck I'm trying to say? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm a unicorn.
Yo, dude.
I just thought there's a whole bunch of them too, but that was
She has a
one
whole bunch,
that
yeah.
made me laugh. That one had me laughing the hardest though.
Yeah. She said my knife broke when I tried to cut this motherfucker.
To embalm him.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh my goodness.
It just keeps on going too. Let me see. There's so many of these. Like,
Play me another one, dude. She's great. She's
Yeah,
awesome.
Let's see.
Hilarious.
Let's see. Oh, this one here.
Oh yes.
Hold on.
It's to Superman. Hey man, can you?
There you go.
Okay, now you wake up from a dream like that. The next call is to Superman. Hey man, can you come up real quick? I just had a real fuck.
Anyway, check these out. They're pretty funny.
my God.
Wow.
It is a lot of things that she doesn't understand, so she'll say it like, "I don't get it. Who is this guy? What the fuck?" It's pretty funny.
love it.
But that's hilarious.
The
Oh,
size of his scarf.
Fuck the sign in this scarf. Jeff Johns is the real villain. He destroyed Wonder Woman 84.
Mhm.
We all know how that went, right, Anthony?
What?
Thanks for paying attention.
He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, what?
Wonder Woman 84. It didn't go so well.
No, I didn't.
Well, Matt, thank you so much for being here, man. I really appreciate you stopping by
Yeah, man.
and talking about the article.
He's leaving because
And-
I'm here. Gosh dang it.
I know,
All right.
I know. I was trying to go out peacefully, but you had to bring that up.
I
RIP
tried
Scream.
to get out earlier. But,
Oh, did we get taken down? Did we?
No. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
did?
Wow. Off of that?
Off of that?
Well, we
Damn,
did show
took
you
scenes of
down.
the movie,
Well, I can
so-
tell you that Zack has more storyboards. Are we still live? Can I say some things?
We're only on Twitch, but we'll be back up in a minute.
Oh,
He's all hop on a different
scratch
screen.
that.
Cut that out. Edit it out.
He's all pay F to pay respects. Or press F to pay respects.
No.
We should be back up in just a few minutes, but we are live on Twitch right now
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
so
It says stream unavailable.
that's so
Stream
stupid.
Well, I love how
Stream
they
suspended for
snipped
policy
you.
Violations.
It's funny because they snipped you, but they didn't snip the people that actually put out the full movie on YouTube. Fucking
Yeah.
crazy, right?
That's
Yeah,
what,
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
I hate that. Pisses me off. The second we just want to talk about something and have commentary or do a reaction or something, nope.
No.
Like copyright, whatever. Taken
Oh,
down.
Superman is waiting
Iron.
for you.
It's
And
just
so here-
like,
Then the whole movie is
That's it.
on blasted everywhere.
WB versus the world. And so, guys, this is why it's so important that you guys follow me on Twitch. And guys, just because we brought up Twitch now, thank you YouTube for reminding me. So since we're past 100 followers on Twitch, I can now do subscriptions on Twitch. So guys, right now I cannot do subscribers. Or I can do subscribers, but I can't do memberships or anything like that
it's
on
back up.
YouTube. So now we're back up. So guys, if you want to support the channel another way, subscribe to me on Twitch as we do watch parties, and I stream every episode live on Twitch as well. So when I go down, then I can just
it's
you
not
know
a good idea.
keep going. Whatever you do though, do not subscribe to Nerdy Many Ways because he has too many.
What can I say?
Yo, dude.
Too many.
I said,
I got Omega beamed.
said fucking Nickatina just kept saying one more, just one more. And then
I know. That was it. But look how many I got through, though. That was a lot. The last one was the longest one. That was a minute long. That's what got me. So, like I said, Matt, thank you so much for being here and coming on the show. Look at the view count dropped. Like, it went from like almost 50 to 29 because they're like, oh, I guess I'm out of here. But yeah, like I said, dude, thank you so much for coming on here. This is the first time I've been able to get you on. Oh, I got you on once before with Taylor. But having you on, just you as a guest, it was really cool, and I appreciate you coming on here and talking to us and calming us down too after reading this article in the comments from Ann Sarnoff. So really,
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Anybody that's really taking that article seriously, like you should know by now. Like, shame on you. Like,
Actually,
it's clickbait.
that's what it is right there. Reese has got it. WB didn't like the Thanos cousin line. They're like, oh, get it, get him off, cut this get him off the air. YouTube was like, you got it.
Yes, master.
But yes, we don't have anything to worry about because, like you were saying, it doesn't go through her. through Ann Sarnoff to make that decision. That's just what she is. She's basically giving a political answer, and this guy's running with it.
Yeah, pretty much. She's given an answer that she knows that they're not doing anything. Like, they're not doing anything in development with Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's fucking obvious. Look at 2017. They pretty much made it clear that they're not. So, yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about what wanted, because she can't even control DC Films. Let's be honest. DC Films is ran by Hamada, and Emmerich is really the one that's controlling her, as we can see. And I mean, she shut down Ray Fisher in that article too. She shut down the investigation. Everything that Ray Fisher's saying, she has nothing to say about it. There wasn't any real questions. It was all questions that revolved around Zack Snyder's Justice League and how we can just shut this down as soon as possible. But there was nothing about the success of the film. There was nothing about it shut down Disney's Falcon and Soldier story. So, I mean, and it's still shutting down the weekend. Like, it's still today getting more streams than anything else. I mean, it did, I think, 150% stronger than Wonder Woman 84. That's an embarrassment to Warner Brothers.
It is.
That's like a smack in the face. Snack Daddy just smacked you in the face.
But see, that's the hard part, is that
Front hand and backhand.
It's that Wonder Woman 84 got greenlit, or the next one, Part 3, got greenlit right away. They were like, oh yeah, we're going to,
because they already knew. They already knew that it was going to come. They already knew that's coming. It didn't matter if the film sucked or not. They knew it was going to come. So
This is the truth. Yes.
this is the truth. But I wouldn't worry too much. I would just wait. I would just be patient and wait for the, how HBO Max responds to it, because they still haven't put anything out there. They're still promoting the crap out of it. They still have another film to go, which is the Justice is Grey edition. They still want to know how that's going to do. So,
I can't wait for that. The Steelbook for Justice is Grey. Oh. Yes.
And the toys haven't even dropped. I mean, you're not going to do all this for a one-off film. It's just...
Yes,
it's a cul-de-sac to them at DC Films, but it's not a cul-de-sac to the fans. Let's just put it that way.
And that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know.
I mean,
but I'm glad you came on here and said that, because I feel a lot better now.
Yeah, you should be good. But again, guys, thank you so much for having me, Dawson, Anthony, Super Hive. I don't want to keep calling you Super Hive. What's your... Allie, okay. I don't want to be like Super Hive.
That's okay.
It's a hate nerdy many ways. I want to ask you a question.
Sure it's not on her birth certificate.
And real quick, it's a hive. I know. And real quick, Matt, before we go, you want to remind everybody about this badass interview coming up at the top of the hour?
Yes, at the top of the hour in about 40 minutes from now. I think it's 40 minutes from now. Yeah. Joe Morton is going to join us at the LightCast, and I guarantee you don't want to miss this interview. He does make some pretty surprising comments about Zack Snyder's Justice League, but also about the 2017 Justice League and about really his career. There's a nice Easter egg in the movie that he noticed on set in Zack Snyder's Justice League. He even talks about possibly doing a little bit of part of the additional work for the film that he does. And he kind of opens up about that.
Interesting.
What?
Very, very interesting. Matt, thank you so much for being here, man. You're the best.
Yeah, man. Thank you, guys. It was a pleasure. Fuck Anthony Mackie, right, Anthony?
Yeah. Anthony Mackie can fucking, yeah.
I was literally talking about that when I was watching Falcon and Winter Soldier. I turned to my sister Heidi, who's a big Marvel fan, and I was like, yeah, apparently Anthony Mackie was a huge jerk to my friend Anthony, so don't like that guy.
Yeah. He's not a...
Oh.
I
don't know what he was going to say. But actually...
What was he?
I don't know what he was gonna say, but this was Anthony's reaction to when Anthony Mackie told him to go kick rocks.
Come on, don't bullshit me. Bullshit. Bullshit.
That's what he wanted to do.
Yeah. Fucking short.
And you know what, man? Like the
other
day,
like right here on me and shit.
I could loan you this sword that you could take care of some business with.
Why do you just have a fucking sword in the background?
Because I have one. Like why don't you have a sword?
A broadsword?
Indeed, it is.
I don't have a sword. I have a lightsaber.
It is Excalibur, actually. If you look at here, it's like the logo. You can't really see it, but it's Excalibur.
I have an older lightsaber right here.
Yeah, it's not a sword though. That's a child's play thing. This is a weapon.
It's not a sword. Okay, and Allie, thank you so much for being here. Like I said, this is a new show that I'm doing for 3 weeks. My two main co-hosts are going to be Allie and ACS. What's up?
Yeah, this is a new show I'm doing. It's 3 weeks. Like, damn.
It's just for a limited time, and maybe longer than that.
Call it a limited series.
It's a limited series.
That sounds more fire.
So basically, what he's telling you is there's no consistency.
Oh, what's up, Hussein?
Hussein, what's
What's up,
good,
man?
Oh man, I'm late. Hey, you know what? Hey, Hussein, if you're free, I'll send you a link as well. I'm not sure. Recorded the Easter egg that Joe Morton talked about. I just wanted to put it in the disclaimer. I just want to put that in the disclaimer out there. Okay, well, if it doesn't, then maybe you can drop that later. He just got Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Oh man. Oh boy. All right, and Allie, you have to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off now.
You're gonna go ahead and leave. Okay.
Everybody dipping as soon as I come in.
I know everyone's like, oh,
No.
I just drive people away. I get it. I get it.
ways.
No.
Oh, Allie, thank you so much for being here, and hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday as well.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you for asking me to be a part of your little temporary
Series?
time change. Yeah. For your
Limited
show.
series.
Limited series.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was fun. Thank you guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely. You guys have fun.
Peace.
As she
You know,
was saying,
sometimes. Go ahead.
I was going to say, as she was saying, thanks for inviting me to your little. I couldn't help but think of the line from Reign of Fire, where Matthew McConaughey is like, "Go ahead, have your little soiree."
Sure. So this past Thursday, I decided to keep up with my tradition and do the watch party, which was the Falcon and the Winter Soldier watch party. And let me tell you, this is kind of how that went. I thought it was really boring. I mean, all of us, everyone who was there, we talked over the whole show because we were just like, "What the fuck?
Anthony
What's
just
happening?"
dips.
He dipped. It was so fucking boring.
Well, it
Hopefully
was
next
funny
week we'll do
because
better, but
it was what was it, Friday, I think, or was it Saturday that I had a show and Gavin Cooley came on and he mentioned like, yeah, it was yeah, I didn't have fun. I was like, oh
no,
dang,
it was
right.
brutal, and I was tired too. I didn't have any coffee left, and it sucked, man. It really sucked. So here's the thing: if Warner Brothers puts out a movie like The Flash, right, and let's say they also put out Wonder Woman Part 3 all in the same month, right? I'm just saying, this is fake, but it doesn't say that happened, right? And you can watch both those movies, or you can wait a whole nother year and you can watch Zack Snyder Justice League Part 2. I can guarantee you the mass majority of fans would wait an extra year and see Zack Snyder Justice League Part 2. Because the fact of the matter is that those other movies don't matter.
Right. I mean, I will say, though, that I think that Zack Snyder's Justice League did hype up the Flash movie a little bit more because they saw what Ezra Miller was capable of as the Flash. But I can agree, those other movies, Wonder Woman 3, we don't know where the freak that's going. We don't know where that's going. We have no idea. We have no idea where it's going to lead to because, I mean, Steve Trevor died again. And, like, are they going to try to do it a third time? They better not.
I hope not. He needs to stay dead. He's dead. They need to move on.
And then the Flash, like, yes, you have Ben Affleck's Batman in there, which is awesome to see him in a new movie as the Batman. But like, yeah, Zack Snyder's Justice League, it's a story. That's the thing. Is like when you have an established plan and you have a set amount of movies where you tell a certain story, it provides more intrigue than just some new installation that seems just like out of nowhere and kind of no context really. There's a draw to an overarching story, which is what Zack Snyder has with his Justice League trilogy, which is why I was so bugged when Anne said that Zack finished his trilogy, and it's like, it wasn't meant to just be a trilogy, you dingus. His Justice League was supposed to be a trilogy.
Yeah, it's like, when did anyone ever say that it was supposed to be a trilogy?
Yeah, the entire saga, right? Like, it was supposed to be 5 movies. We all know this. They act like we don't know this information. They act like we haven't heard from Zack himself that there was going to be a Justice League 1, 2, and 3, and then the second one would be a Nightmare
storyboards, and he said the story has changed.
Yeah,
it's evolved. So it's like, I from a PR standpoint, I don't know what, I don't see the logic behind the article.
There is no logic.
I would rather just stay quiet.
Yeah, I mean you'd think that'd be the smart thing to do if like, but no. The thing is, they're petty. They're very petty, and they're like Lex Luthor. They don't know how to lose.
That's like I said
You'll learn.
when we first started talking about it on this earlier on the show. When you asked me, I said it's the movie did tremendous this weekend. Like it was, and they don't. How do we take everybody's attention off of that? Let's just drop some random BS article, and that's exactly what happened. So I mean,
just reading that article though. I mean, it just they wanted fans to react like this.
No! They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
They wanted people to freak out.
They wanted people to be devastated.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you do that to your fan base? Like, hey, let's try and kill these guys and move forward with the other crap that we've been putting out. It doesn't make any sense. I just don't get the thought process behind some of the moves that they're doing, and it doesn't bode well for DC for the DC films, because I mean you have leadership that is leading you into the ground. Yeah. It just doesn't make any sense.
Like, you literally have leadership that, I mean, doesn't know what they're doing. They don't have a plan, and when they do have a plan presented, they abandon it and then try something different. Yeah. And literally, Warner Brothers is trying to die on that hill of us putting out Justice League was a good idea. They're gonna die on that hill, and it's gonna be their downfall. It really is.
Yeah,
because people see the difference in quality. When Zack Snyder gets his second and third movie on HBO Max, right, and those are banger, like we know they're going to be, and then you see the sort of haphazard, not as high quality movies that Warner Bros. Is going to put out. I mean, I'm hoping some of them are successful because I like those characters, but at the same time, like, there's going to be a massive difference in quality and story and people liking one over the other, and it's going to ruin them.
It is going to ruin them. And the thing is that, like, when they, like, Marvel could do Marvel, but when DC does Marvel, this is how it usually turns out.
Wait, who are you?
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
They just fall flat on their face, and it never turns out well. And they should have learned from Justice League that shit doesn't work.
Why did you say that name?
They didn't learn. They didn't
learn. They didn't learn a damn thing.
It's as we say, DC Comics and Marvel Comics are different. Their characters are different. Their tones are different. Their stories are different. And it's like, again, they keep thinking like, oh, because they're comic books, we should just, just do the same thing.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Look, we won't get the Atom origin because of these losers. Yeah. Exactly. He was setting up the character of Ryan Choi to be the Atom. And you hear what he said? He said that he wanted to do a movie based in China with all Chinese actors in doing the Atom.
Yeah.
So that's never been done before.
Right.
And that would have been really cool. And that could have been your answer, per se, to like what Black Panther did. Right?
It also could be like satisfy the purpose of, well, like in the article, they asked him about the whole diversity in DC movies, and they talked about, of course, Sasha Calle. They talked about all these different things and all these different characters that are of different races and such. Yeah. Like, you could accomplish that as well with the Atom origin. Like, you accomplish that diversity thing that you want to do, if that's really the direction you want to go with that.
Yeah, and there's so many opportunities right now. The movies they have set up in what do you want to call it? The Warner Bros. Pictures DC universe. There's nothing going on. There's no continuity. There is nothing happening unless you're going to make a whole new story. But I mean, you have The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, who's probably your biggest property or one of your biggest properties as an actor. The actor, and he wants to be a part of the Snyderverse. He wants that to be connected. He wants to go against Henry Cavill. But you're not going to do it because of what? Because you don't want to admit that you made a fucking mistake? Like, you got to be kidding me.
Like, The Rock literally pulls in money. And the fact that, like, it's taken them like 15 years to even get like concept art made for Black Adam is ridiculous.
Did you see him on Instagram today?
No.
He posted it last. He had it's like three
pull
or 4
it up
minutes.
right now. Pull it up right now. Share a screen.
hold on,
In the
let me
meantime, here, let's pull this up real quick
Don't
because I
be
want to show you guys
bossy.
these. Let's see. So, so if you just look up hashtag Restore the Snyderverse, which is trending right now, you get this stupid article we talked about. But then, I mean, look at all the tweets. Make your own future. Make your own past. It's all right now. Hashtag Restore the Snyderverse. Is the Flash looking badass? Hannah Solik from a Cinema Blend says, sometimes I have no plans to leave my bed in the morning, but then those plans change. So that's all I'm saying. Yeah, it's like
This is literally trending for like the 6th day in a row.
Here's Film Gob.
Ray stores.
Who? What's that? Restore the Snyder. That's a good one. I like that one.
Oh gosh.
Who are you? Restore the Snyderverse.
But like you look at the past week. Every single day, Zack Snyder's Justice League has trended, and almost every single day, Restore the Snyderverse has trended on Twitter. Like,
Yo, they there was a post that Warner Brothers made on Instagram about Godzilla versus Kong, and guess the entire fucking underneath it was Restore the Snyderverse.
Of course, that's all they're gonna get. And,
Yeah.
I mean, and look at this. I mean, Fran's got a good point here. He says the difference is insulting, and you're looking at. There's the spiky fucker, Steppenwolf, in Zack Snyder's Justice League. And look at the background, too. It looks darker. It looks detailed. And then you go to this one, and it's like,
oh, gosh.
Look how bad that looks. Whoa. Look how bad that looks. Look at the background. There's not even any detail in it. Look. Look at that. Look what he's standing on. It looks like shit.
Again,
you go over here, it's just
the difference is staggering. Like, if you look at these two pictures, you'd have thought this picture came from a fan film. And this picture came from a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Which is true.
Look, you even see Cyborg behind him.
Yeah.
Right here, under his armpit. Oh, that's the door. Oh, so they just reversed the angle.
Yeah.
Like the door's over there. I don't know what that is. But, I mean, he looks terrible. And I like what Ryan always says. He looks like a giant action figure.
He does.
Look at his joints. You know.
And, again, look at his
Buzz
wrists.
Lightyear.
His gauntlets aren't long enough for his forearms.
Look at that. It's just like
he looks like a tall basketball player wearing a long sleeve shirt that's too small for him.
Hey yo, Andy R. They don't care about money.
It's not about money. It's not about money anymore.
It's about like ego and shit, not money. Because if they cared about money, the amount of times that Restore the Snyderverse has been put out on social media in the past 2 days alone would tell you that you'd make money.
Speaking of ego.
You would make a lot of money. A lot of money. Go ahead.
Did you guys notice there are several scenes in Zack Snyder's Justice League that are very similarly structured as some in Justice League? But that tells you, but you can tell that the reshoots because, again, Ben Affleck looks different and all these different things. And what does that tell you? The scenes accomplish the same thing, basically the same amount of time. But to me, that shouts that Joss Whedon has such an ego. He's like, even though this scene like fits what I want to do and fits the scene that I want to do, I want to shoot it again anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna reshoot it and I'm gonna make it stupid. Like increase that stupid level. Yeah, raise it up, raise it up.
Yeah, that's what Frank just said. Share it, Nickatina.
Yeah, that's it.
So he posted the first page of the Black Adam script. Let's play the shit.
Here we go. It is Sunday night. It's almost midnight, and
can y'all hear that?
Great, yeah, it's got a great voice.
3 weeks away from shooting Black Adam, and I can't believe we are at the finish line with this thing, and what a journey it has been. Actually, I can believe it.
This is actually pretty cool.
We've worked over the years on this, so it feels good to be on the verge of bringing Black Adam to life after all this time. I got my trusted Black Adam script here. I'm just fine-tuning it as I've been doing over the months. You can see all my messy notes here. I broke out my bottle of Teremana Blanco for the occasion, and I've seen the bottom of this glass tonight a few times, so it's been a good night of script study. But I want to show you guys something. I wanted to show you the opening page of my script that I look at every time I open this. I've memorized this, and I've known these words for years and years and years and years and years now. But it gives you guys an example of who Black Adam is and who Black Adam is to the world of the DC universe, but also I think who Black Adam is to the world of superhero universes, period. And that is the DC universe, but that also includes the Marvel superhero universe too. Now, look, I'm not saying that there's going to be a mashup. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is it doesn't matter to me, and it doesn't matter to Black Adam. You put them all on notice, whether they're part of the DC universe or part of the Marvel universe. They all get put on notice now. Well, I'd love to wear a rainbow every day and tell the world that everything's okay. But I'll try to carry off a little darkness on my back till things are brighter. I'm the man in black. So, ladies and gents, I'm gonna raise this term on a toast to Black Adam, to the man in black.
That's just water, Dawson.
And most importantly, I want to say thank you guys so much for going on this journey with me and being so supportive of this. And my number one goal and hope is to deliver a quality anti-hero that we all can enjoy for many generations. That's the hope. So I got to put in the work. It's time to work my ass off. All right. So this one is to the man in black, and this one is to you guys for all the support. Love y'all.
Dude, that shit was super loud. All right, that's it.
That's an interesting line of dialogue.
That's good.
Does he look like a bitch?
Okay, so that was some cool dialogue. I thought it'd be a little better than that, but it was pretty cool.
It's interesting.
I'd
though,
love
like
to wear a rainbow every day.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, man.
Who wakes up in the morning and wants to wear a rainbow?
Yeah, I don't want to wear a rainbow. I don't.
Maybe if you like Skittles, you could taste the rainbow.
Maybe if you're
but not
Walter
wear a
Hamada, you're like,
rainbow.
oh, he needs to wear a rainbow.
He said 3 weeks. So that's right about the time to Flash too, right?
Yeah, I would say so. I would say so.
So you got the next two DC films are filming at the same time.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
That's crazy.
That is.
COVID's like, hey, where you guys at? So then here's some more. Oh, what? That's not what I wanted. There it is. There you guys are. But yeah, so I mean, just looking at the tweets. I mean, everyone's. I mean, just 4 reasons to restore Snyderverse. Look at this. You have these 4 images from his movie, and you're like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Okay, let me paint a picture for people watching. Go back to that picture you're doing or you're on. Okay, so literally, these pictures. You have one that shows Darkseid saying he will visit Earth, fly to Earth, and invade the planet. You have the next one. Lex Luthor telling Deathstroke Batman's identity, teasing a face-off between the two freaking characters.
Yep.
Okay? That's a DC fan's wet dream. Next, you have the Joker talking about the death of Robin. A death in the family. You're talking about a story of Batman and the Joker facing off and the death of a Robin. And then this next one, you have freaking Martian Manhunter. He's never been on a live action screen before. You have all these stories you can go to, and you just say, no, we don't want to do that. Warner Bros. Is certifiably stupid.
It's mind-boggling, really. I mean, you have an opportunity that's like laid out on a silver platter for you.
Yeah.
And you would rather stick to
Served
your
to you
guns.
by Alfred. Here you go. I made you this tea. I didn't
stick to your
scorch
guns.
it. Here you go.
And not move forward with it. It doesn't make any sense. It sounds like a lot of egos are getting in the way here. And Supergirl doesn't count for a Martian Manhunter. What? We're acting like a 2000 WCW. Yeah, right. And on top of that, okay, so now that Dawson's here, we didn't get a chance to ask him about this. So, Zack had talked about, and I can pull it up real quick, about how Jon Stewart, he filmed the Jon Stewart scene with an actor. The actor? I got to get that drop.
Yeah, I don't need to see that face again.
I'm gonna get that one, not right now though, but let me see if I can find that. Now, did you see that video where he was talking about it?
Yeah, I did.
So, I mean, look, he can't say who it is, but he brought in an actor. He said a good actor to play that role. And
Right.
Warner Brothers saw this and said, no. You got to take that out. You got to take it out. You can't have this in the movie.
Yeah.
And Zack said that he was ready to walk. He was ready to quit this job, but realized, hey, look, I'm not going to do this and make it so the fans can never see this movie because we couldn't agree on one thing.
Yeah.
But the audacity that they would tell him, no, you can't have it in there. I thought it was a multiverse. No, so it is only when it's cool. And right now it's not cool.
Basically,
It's like
yeah.
Allie had a great tweet earlier this week. It's like, Warner Brothers, you're literally preaching multiverse, where you can have multiple versions of the same character in different stories, different iterations. But then at the same time, you're not willing to embrace that fact when it comes to things that make you. It's stupid. It really is. When it actually comes down to it, they don't want a multiverse. They just want to do what they want to do, and they don't want to care about continuity and leading up to a story. They don't want to care about that.
Yeah.
Because if they really cared about a multiverse, they'd embrace the Zack Snyder Justice League stuff. If they really cared about a multiverse and having different interpretations, they would be supporting this. They're not, obviously. And so they're not really for a multiverse. They just want to try to start over and make it sound creative.
Yep.
Like, I am livid. I don't know if you can tell, but I am livid.
I can tell.
I'm not
We all
worried.
are.
I'm not worried because, like, the whole HBO Max thing.
Yeah.
But, like, as a fan of DC properties and knowing that Warner Bros. Has the rights to them, makes me pissed.
It makes me very
Well,
pissed.
Warner me. That's it. But that's the thing that Matt was saying earlier was that and Sardoff can't do shit.
Right.
Neither can Hamada. None of them can do anything. all Keelar has to do is just be like, all right, yo, let's throw some of these. Let's throw some hundreds. Let's throw some millions together and let's make some more. And there's nothing they can do about that.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. That thing today was just let me distract you again, like we know they're good at doing. They've done it. We've watched them do that shit with Ray Fisher for the past 7-8 months. So that they love to do it, man. Every time something like this, like the movie did great. They didn't want Monday's narrative to be like, yo, over the weekend, Zack Snyder's Justice League was this, and this. They wanted to be like, yo, don't look at that. Look over here. We're not gonna do anything else with that. Of course, you're not, but HBO Max probably is.
I'm trying to find. There was a tweet that had that one clip of him talking about the Green Lantern scene that he shot. I can't seem to find anyone in the chat. If you guys have that, shoot me a DM. But there was a clip where it was just him talking about
his driveway.
Yeah, and he talked about how he had an actor. And now, look, I mean, we can we can talk about this until the cows come home about who could be that actor. We don't know who it's going to be. We don't know who it is. I don't think
speculate.
You can only speculate. And so for fun, let's just speculate real quick. Dawson, who do you think Jon Stewart could be?
Well, there was rumors a while back about like John Boyega being like a young Jon Stewart, but of course being tied up with Star Wars and everything like that. As far as believing that rumor, like maybe I could see it, but I'm not like sold. But like I would look into actors who have either worked with Zack Snyder in the past or are currently working with him. I think that'd be the best bet because like we know Zack's a loyalist. I mean, heck, he brought back Carla Gugino from Watchmen to be the voice of the Kryptonian ship. He brought back Patrick Wilson to be the voice of the president in BVS, of course, from Watchmen. He brings back all these people. And, I mean, he even brought back in Gerard Butler to voice over the Black Freighter stuff in Watchmen. I mean, he loves working with these people consistently. So, obviously, it's somebody he has close connections with and somebody he likes working with, at least on a somewhat regular basis. So I'd say look into those casts and maybe speculate from there.
And when it comes to John Boyega, I mean, look, I'd be a big fan of John Boyega if they chose him, but he lives in England, so he would have had to have been in the U.S. In Pasadena to be like, hey, let me come by and shoot this scene.
Right.
But who knows? Anthony, what about you? Do you have one guess? And then Reese did send me the clip, so I'll play that right after your. ACS is my Green Lantern. That's fire.
Yeah. It's fire. Oh man.
The awkward pause as you were trying to find that clip was great.
Yeah. He said, Michael got
That
right.
smile, you're just like,
Are you just gonna eat? What's up?
I'm thinking, man. Dude, I don't know, man. I can't. I mean, I told you, man. I mean,
those gummy worms are lip smacking.
Lip smacking.
Fucking delicious, dude.
Well, look. Why do you think about that? Let's take a look at that clip that I was telling you about. And so here it is right here, and let's take a look.
And we did have a Green Lantern scene in the movie that the studio asked me to take out that I did also shoot here in the driveway with this guy, with an actor that, amazing actor. And so who was going to play?
He wants
John
to say it so
Stewart,
bad.
John Stewart. And then the studio, when they saw the movie and they saw that I had done every single thing that they had asked me not to do, we had come to a bit of a loggerhead.
A loggerhead. and so I don't know, dude. I really want to know who it was. I think if these hit pieces continue to be dropped day after day, I feel like that information will get dropped somehow, some way, either from Zack's mouth or from somebody else. It's gonna leak out there because he's gonna be like, you know what? Screw you guys. Guess what? I had this guy. Who's Victor Hodge? Wherever he is, it could have been him. I don't think it's Tyrese. I don't. Michael J. White, possibly.
I don't see that.
No Idris Elba because of Suicide Squad. No way.
No.
Every time the WB says something, I just get mad. I already was mad about Green Lantern. Then the hit piece came out, and look, I mean,
I'm with you, Barcy.
Look, it's very frustrating knowing that there's even after all of this, they were still going out of their way to compromise his movie as best as they could. And it's just like, how old are we here?
It's
you know
like,
what I mean?
You'd think at some point in development and becoming an adult, you'd learn how to take an L. Like that's actually kind of an important skill to learn.
Sterling K. Brown might be fired, dude. That dude can act his ass
Who?
off. Sterling K. Brown, and he's fucking built too.
Yeah.
Black actor played in that show This Is Us.
Oh, okay.
He's won like the last 3 or 4 Emmys for best actor in a drama television series. Like dude's fire, and he's in shape.
Yeah.
So
Justin Bieber for Guy Gardner. Come on.
Oh, come on,
man. Okay, and then real quick, you guys, taking a look at this. Ray Fisher just tweeted out,
hey,
release the air cut.
Hey, yes.
There we go, babe. Like and retweet. Done.
Do you have like a fucking aircraft Like, what the hell is that?
That's Dawson.
That's there's a plane flying overhead.
Oh,
is it flying overhead or is it hovering over your house?
Yeah, because it's been like that.
Yeah, it's dwindling for a while. I guess they found.
What the fuck?
I don't know why.
What
Does he look like a bitch?
Okay, so he tweeted that out. Release the air. God damn! How big is this damn plane?
I don't know.
I feel like you're on the plane right now. AC 130. So, I really hope that we don't get the end of Snyderverse based on this. And I like what Stephen Colbert said. He said, the multiverse allows us to tell any story we want. No, not that story.
Yeah.
Not that story. No. Not that story. No. But everything else is fine. Anything that has to do with Zack Snyder's verse, no. Get it out of here. Now. We're done. It's unbelievable, guys. I really don't know where to go from there. What's going on?
It's still going. Like, I'm so confused. Like, why?
Is it going in circles around?
Is it like an F-35? Is it hovering? Is it a Harrier?
No. I
It's
swear.
a UFO.
They're gonna effing probe him.
Dawson has a PS4 in the room making the noise. It's a prototype troop carrier. She says she wants to fly. Anthony for Kilowog.
Damn, homie.
You gotta get
Kilowog dead, son.
He's dead. He got fucking annihilated, poor guy. Do I still have the she had she talked about that too. Leslie
You gonna
Jones.
get bounced again, dude.
No, yeah, you're right. Forget it. Not worth it. But anyway, so check out that interview. It's on YouTube as well. With the Real Blend over from Cinema Blend, and they talk to Zack Snyder. We'll have him on the Four Nerds one of these days. I have a good feeling about that. It's a bird. It's a plane. Look at. I still hear it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the Armada. They're here. Darkseid's here. No, I don't know. All right, guys. So that's all I have for today, you guys. I want to thank everyone who came out today, everyone here in the chat. I want to thank Matt Miranda for stopping by and being the special guest of the day, and also Allie Brooks, who was here as well. Big shout out and big thank you to my good buddy Anthony from ACS Universe, who has been my consistent co-host since the inception of this regular Nickatina show, for the most part. Not really, but kind of. So thank you, buddy. Thank you. And also, big shout out to Dawson for coming on the show and talking about.
What, am I not your good friend?
You're my great friend.
Huh?
I love Dawson. Anyway, so Dawson, tell them where can all these lovely fans find you? Okay, now you can't find that's where at Nimwa. Don't do that, you fucker. Are you really frozen? No, he's moving. I saw him move. Okay, so without freaking everybody else out, you guys, where can they find you?
You can find me on my YouTube channel at Nerdy in Many Ways. I'll be doing more like once or twice a week streaming because I just got a new job, so that's going to take a little bit more of my time than I would usually, have not available for YouTube. So, but yes, Nerdy in Many Ways. Check it out. Also on Twitter at NIMW32 and Instagram by the same handle. Although I'm not very active on Instagram, I'm more active on Vero at the moment, and that's Dawson Weidrich is the name that you search up. So yeah, good to be here, man. It's been a while.
And where else can they find you, Dawson? You always forget.
Thursday night on the Four Nerds at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Hey, I always forget. Excuse me.
You
How
do.
Dare you? How dare you?
You always forget to mention it.
How dare you?
Somebody else has to bring it up. Oh, he's gone again.
Yeah,
right,
you're damn right. I'm gone. You don't deserve my presence.
Your presence. So, and then let me pull up something else. There it is. And then, guys, remember too, at the top of the hour, in less than 10 minutes, the interview with Joe Morton over on LightCast. Oh, sorry about that, Matt. Let me take that banner off there. There you go. Joe Morton interview over on LightCast podcast. You can find that on YouTube, on Instagram, Vero, Twitter, everywhere. So definitely check that out. It's gonna be pretty cool.
It's Apple Podcast logo.
Apple
in case
Podcast.
You're wondering.
That's what that is.
I knew you were struggling to figure out which one that was.
I was gonna say RSS feed.
Yeah.
And Anthony, where can they find you?
Oh yeah, all forms of social media at 2279ACS except for Twitter, which is at 2279ACS_. I'm here to tell you.
I'm not gonna do it.
But you did.
I did. Only because you stumble in your words.
Yeah. And every single Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, with these two guys and our other good buddy Ryan on Four Nerds. Every other Sunday, with Joey Marino and my homegirl Meg with World's Finest, and yeah, that's pretty much it. On YouTube, search for ACS Universe.
It's a lively show too. I mean, they get kicked off the air nonstop, more than I do. It was like one after another. I was like, dude, what the hell? It was crazy. And guys, don't forget, next Wednesday, I'll be back on for the Nickatina show at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern, with none other than Dave Pena on the show. He'll be here with ACS and Ali from Super Hive, and we'll be talking about probably the same kind of shit we're talking about today, but who knows what's going to happen from then till now. Maybe more hit pieces, hopefully more good news.
From now till then is what you mean?
From now until then, from then till now, whatever.
We're not going back in time. Okay. I'm here to tell you.
Anyway.
We're not the Flash, Andre.
Yeah.
We're not the Flash, are we? And guys, don't forget to this Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time on the Four Nerds, we're going to have a special interview to show you guys. It's going to be with Sam Benjamin. We'll have the interview on the show, and we're going to be talking to him about his time spent on the set of Zack Snyder's Justice League, working with Zack Snyder or around him, and also what it was like being under all that pressure where everyone thought that he might have been the Green Lantern. So that'll be on Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time on the Four Nerds channel. And for everyone else here, thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, I'll be back on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern for the Nickatina show with Dave Pena. And guys, you have any last words you want to give to all the everyone who's still here?
Restore the Snyderverse.
Yeah,
dang
restore
it.
the Snyderverse.
Restore the Snyderverse.
Do
Just
it.
tweet it out. Tweet it out nonstop all day. Tweet it out and keep it going. Keep it alive because it's not going to go away unless we let it go away. Right, guys?
Yeah.
See.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next time.